Hey, gorgeous. So this is Blue Boy. Okay, so this lad, he's big. He is a big lad. He's a Norwegian Forest and he's stunning. Absolutely stunning. He's a rescue lad. So he's gone into a new home and his new mum's only had him a couple of weeks. But I can tell he's been very, very well handled where he's come from. He's used to being, you know, messed with and placed on tables and things. So he's well used to it all. So he's come today because when mum's got him, she only had him a couple of weeks, he's already matted. And he's got such a thick coat. And there's no way she can get through these mats. They're too tight. They've gone into pelts actually. So I'm going to do a complete belly clip on him and get those removed. But he's got them quite high up his sides as well here. So mum doesn't care what he looks like. So he doesn't necessarily need the full lion clip. I'm going to see what I can get away with coming up the sides. And we'll just go from there. We'll take it as we go. Because this is very, very thick, and to be honest, this could probably do feeling underneath here. I'm going to try with the comb, but there's quite a few really tight ones under there, so it might be just easier to take the lot off, but I'm going to try not to. I'm just going to try and get some condition coming through this coat. He is on the dry side. He just needs a hand with grooming, trying to get him a lot silkier with the coat, which will come down to regular grooming, which I know his new mum's going to do. So, should we get started, mister? Should we start on these tootsies? Hey, what's these tootsies all about here? Are you going to lick me? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't really need a wash myself. Oh, good boy. Very good. Okay. Very good. Boy, don't you wish they all just sat like this to have the tootsies done? Yes. Just got too much fluff for me to see what I'm doing sometimes. There you go, good boy. Right, let's carry on with the others. Good. You're a good boy. You are. So I've just started on the head, around his head here and his face. What a good boy, isn't he stunning? Absolutely stunning. Yes, you are. You're a good boy, aren't you? Hey, what a good lad. You are excellent. You are. Right. Let's get started down these shoulders where all these mats are, hey? Good boy. So we're on the bottom of Blue Boy, just starting with the groom there. Very, very fluffy coat, aren't we?
Hmm? His face,
oh, it's on his face. Oh, it's on his face. Oh dear. Turn back that way for me, Peppers. So we're just starting off here, down the bottom like we normally do, and in with the comb on the part line, and in with the moulting comb. Down the body of the cat, not into them. And see what we can get away. Good boy. And when you're happy that there's no mats there, you can move up. So you can already see, just from this little bit, what's come out of this coat. You're a hairy boy. Yeah. And then carry on.
That whole dead coat.
That's all just dead coat, all very thick in there. Just needs to come away. And if he can't groom it away himself, it'll just mat, and that's what's happening to his coat, the rest of his coat. And that's what's causing his problems. So, that shoulder is nice. Nicely going through that with the comb now. And then all we do, good boy, place him back, and we just go a little bit further back now and do the next little section. It's all about going in sections, not trying to groom the whole coat. And if you're doing this at home, try and get happy with your one bit, and if the cat's losing patience, you can always come back, do the section you're trying to do, and carry on another, maybe a bit later on, and do the other section. And eventually your cat will get used to, you just want to sit up, your cat will get used to being groomed, and particularly if you do them in the same spot, and preferably same time of day, and he gets to know that that's the grooming regime. I'd like you lying down really, mister. I would, because you're a little bit tall for me to get over. Yes, you're a little bit tall for me. So again, this hand is holding the skin and the other fur up, and then we're going in with the comb, getting that little part line going. He's having a cuddle at the same time. Yeah, there we go. And you can see what's coming off him, and that's just that little bit of shoulder, so you can imagine what's going to come out of him. You look at me, hey, good boy, with this enormous coat. So you don't start on the top and just think, oh, that's nice, because that's the bit that everyone does, is this bit. You've got to start at the bottom, and this is where you need to put most of your attention, because this is where the cats have their main problems. So we have done a full belly clip. We've actually come up to here to his chest because of the long hair. It's all hidden because he was matted under there. And we've had an absolute ton of coats come off him. You can see on the floor there what's come off. And here he is just now having his little spruce, aren't you? You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, that coat looks a little bit more manageable now, doesn't it? Hey, Blue boy, aren't you a handsome lad? A beautiful Maine Coon. He was a stud boy.
Norwegian, isn't he?
Norwegian, what did I say?
Maine Coon.
Maine Coon, sorry, Norwegian. He's a Norwegian Forest. So you can tell why he was a stud boy. He's absolutely stunning, isn't he? And he's big boy. And he's such a lovely temperament on him. Gorgeous, aren't you? Right, so shall we finish there, Blue boy? Hey? Gorgeous.